Hey guys, today I'm going to read your 1-star comments on Apple Podcasts until I cry and quit YouTube. I haven't read these before. Josiah put them together. I think he enjoyed them more than he should have.
This is fun.
I enjoyed one of them particularly.
I saw someone it was Thursday responded and said, you don't know the half of it, but that's not true. All right, let's see. More divisive rhetoric. Matt used to be pretty solid, I thought. Unfortunately, he's gotten more like Taylor Marshall and many other terminally online professional Catholics who monetize their spiritual pride with daily clickbait, culture wars, apparition hysteria, and a lot of divisive, joyless criticism with zero solutions. Matt, you've become part of the problem. Do better. I love when people say do better. Why do I love that?
I don't know.
1 star. What would I ask? I don't know what that means. What makes you believe in magic? What? But I wouldn't drink any alcohol with him. That stuff is poison.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
All right. Fair enough, man. Thank you. All right. This one says, when occasionally discussing the world outside the church, they are really ignorant. Would prefer if they stayed in their lane of expertise. Joke's on you. I have no lane of expertise. This one says, Lila Rose interview, but I got a 2-star review. Thank you. I like this podcast in general. But was really put off by Matt's reaction to Lila Rose, the part where he derailed her personal observations on anxiety to badger her about the definition of anxiety, an extraordinary commonplace term. I knew what the term meant. I just didn't know what she meant by the term, because a lot of people use that term today. Seemed petty and condescending. He came off as rude, but, 2 stars, so thank you.
Up top.
Here we go. Hey, here's another one. 2 stars. Very kind of you. Thank you for being nuanced. So much fluff and filler. Some good content and interviews, but the listener has to wade through so much garbage it's not worth it. Matt must think he's the Joe Rogan of the Catholic world. He's not. Get to the point, Matt. You could easily trim most of these episodes by 1/3 without losing any content. Well, I'd lose 1/3 of the content. Right? Like that's pretty sure that's how the math works.
You could cut these episodes into 3 parts.
I need you to know that the absolute most brutal comment, which I have only skimmed but will read later, has yet to come. This is nothing compared to the absolute skewering I'm about to receive. Before you go any further, if you hate this channel, would you do us a favor? Click subscribe so we can grow the channel and thereby get more guests on. We'd greatly appreciate it. Another bigot. What? That's not his name. I think that's me. Says, really should worry about the problems within the Catholic Church and leave everyone else alone. All right. Legalistic, 1 star, says this is such a terrifying and legalistic take on Catholicism. Matt is incredibly smart. Ew. No one has ever said that about me except a guy who gave me a 1-star review. Thank you, man. It's really... So it's Sarah.Robbie. Thank you, Sarah.Robbie. That's what I'm going to take away from this comment. Matt is incredibly smart, but unfortunately lacks wisdom. Oh, that took a turn. I like wisdom. Compassion and nuance in his arguments. Catholicism is full of beauty, but somehow that is lost in this podcast. Okay? And here it is. This is the last one. This is the last one. A reminder, if you hate this channel, please support us at mattfradd.locals.com. When you do, we will send you a free Pints with Aquinas beer stein. You just have to pay for shipping. You'll get our long-form episodes 1 week before they hit YouTube. You'll get access to our exclusive streams, videos from Father Gregory Pine, and a ton of other things besides. So, big thanks. All right, this one is called Sometimes Good, Sometimes Very, ... I don't know if that could have been expanded or not, or if he was saying ... but here we go. He says, sometimes Matt just projects as a middle-aged man who is insecure in his masculinity to the point where he must adopt shallow masculine tropes like smoking cigars, hunting big game, and cosplaying as his favorite Daily Wire host. Okay, I'm old, like this man has already stated. Doesn't cosplaying mean you dress up like someone else? Yeah, I don't know if I'm cosplaying as his favorite. What? If you give me a yarmulke, sure, I can understand, the criticism there, but I haven't done that. Do whatever you want in your free time, but the need to be filmed doing or talking about it is desperately cringe. He even admits on his John Henry Span interview that he's easily influenced and just does whatever the seemingly more masculine men he looks up to do. Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that. He has previously flirted with the line between the Catholics who are for the Pope and the ultra-trads who think he's an anti-Pope, never outright saying Pope Francis isn't the real Pope, but certainly regurgitating some of the rhetoric of those who do. Then he has the gall to try to play peacemaker and urge people not to side with Archbishop Vigano. Wow, this is a really long... I think that people who leave long rage reviews are probably like people who have many, 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 many stickers on their back windshield. The politics are also getting to be super cringe. I don't fault his conservatism. That's a fine position to hold. Nor do I think anyone should stay silent about Joe Biden's unfitness for office. But the short video Thursday, who is probably the root of the problem and influences our easily influenced host. And he shot about Biden's what? And he shot about Biden's disastrous...
The short video, Thursday, parenthesis, and he shot.
But the short video, Thursday shot about Biden's disastrous debate is downright uncharitable.
And I grabbed a bite for lunch.
As are some of his other takes on hot-button political issues. If Biden truly is a man with dementia being propped up by a power-hungry, immoral people, then we should certainly have some basic sympathy for his and encourage prayer for him. The basic dignity of people cannot be ignored, even if you don't agree with them and like them. We are called to be more as Catholics, and this show could be a tremendous blessing, but is getting in its own way. Being controversial gets you clicks, but what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? I'm done. I quit. I quit. mattfradd.locals.com. That's where you'll find me. I want to tell you about Hallow, which is the #1 downloaded prayer app in the world. It's outstanding. Hallow.com/mattfradd. Sign up over there right now and you will get the first 3 months for free. That's like a lot of time. You can decide whether it's useful to you or not, whether it's helpful. If you don't like it, you can always quit. Hallow.com/mattfradd. I use it. My family uses it. It's fantastic. There are over 10,000 audio guided prayers, meditations, and music, including my lo-fi. Hallow has been downloaded over 15 million times in 150 different countries. It helps you pray, helps you meditate, helps you sleep better. It helps you build a daily routine and a habit of prayer. There's honestly so much excellent stuff on this app that it's difficult to get through it all. Just go check it out. Hallow.com/mattfradd. The link is in the description below. It even has an entire section for kids. So if you're a parent, you could play little Bible stories to them at night. It'll help them pray. Fantastic. Hallow.com/mattfradd.